Good day, everyone. My name is Danzen Olazo. I am from Holy Angel University, and I'll be presenting my research entitled The Impact of Corporate Social Responsibility on Customer Satisfaction, a quantitative study of the top 3 barangay in Angeles City, Pampanga. So corporate social responsibility has become a relevant research area in recent years and is by now an important component dialogue between companies and their stakeholders. This is according to Chung et al. 2015. So CSR today is regarded as of strategic importance to the issue, and discussions are being held on how the environmental and social aspect can be integrated into corporate strategy and everyday practices. However, there is no clear answer so far how customers perceive CSR practices of businesses and what activities have already been carried out and what benefits have been received. So COVID-19 pandemic offers great opportunities for companies to actively engage with their CSR strategies and agendas. So therefore, this work describes how customers' perception of CSR initiatives as the extent to which customers recognize that a company aids the actions related to a social cost. So this study analyzes how customers perceive the CSR practices carried out by a local water district in Angeles City, Pampanga. So the CSR practices vary to four dimensions for evaluating socially responsible practices: economic, legal, ethical, and philanthropic, according to Carroll 1991. And according to Gruca and Rigo 2005 and Forner et al. 2006, customer satisfaction is considered to be a major part involved in the formulation of corporate strategy, and it is a key driver for a firm's market value and profitability long run. So the main objective of the study is to investigate how CSR practices influence customer satisfaction, and also the paper will further examine the impact and the relationship between the CSR and customer satisfaction. Okay, for the theoretical and conceptual framework of the study, so in the progress of the fundamental connection between the variables of the research, the theoretical framework of the research was based on the influential pyramid of corporate social responsibility by Carroll 1991. So CSR is referred to as the business responsibility and an organization act on environmental, ethical, social, and economic matters. It distinguishes that its activity have a wider impact on the society in which it operates and can help to pursue its business sustainability. So the core variables of CSR from economic, ethical, legal, and philanthropic will be a direct responsibility in being able to achieve their desired goals and objective. So the methodology, the study research made use of the descriptive research design to describe customers' perceptions in CSR, and the study used correlation research to determine the relationship between the dimension of the CSR and customer satisfaction. So the participants of the study are the top 3 barangay in terms of the most consumed water supply in Angeles City, Pampanga. So it is based on the information gathered from the local water district office in Angeles City, Pampanga. So the said top 3 barangays are Barangay Kutkut, Barangay Pangpang, and Barangay Anuna. So you can see on the screen the total population per barangay and the total sample size. Okay, so the next one shows the table one. This table shows all the 5 constructs recorded the average and the standard deviation score of the respondents from the top 3 barangay in Angeles City. So in terms of economic, so the average mean is 4.0. Legal responsibility, the average mean is 4.01. Ethical responsibility 4.0, and philanthropic responsibility is 3.78, indicating that customers are moderately aware of all the responsibility of this water district. So next one is the relationship of the variables. So this table presented a summary of the path relationship using a correlation matrix. So for CSR practices and customer satisfactions, rating were strongly positively correlated, and the rest of the variables are moderately positively correlated. Okay. And the next one is the result of the multiple regression indicated that the predictor's average economic responsibility rating, legal responsibility rating, ethical responsibility rating, and philanthropic responsibility rating explain 56.3% of the variance. So it was found that ethical rating significantly predicted customer satisfaction. It was also found that legal and economic and ethical and philanthropic significantly correlated. And the rating significantly predicted the dependent variable. Okay, so for the conclusion of the study, so this pandemic offers great opportunity for firms to actively engage in various CSR initiatives during the crisis and potentially catalyze a new era of CSR development in the long run. So this study contributes to an overall understanding it contributes to the overall understanding of CSR practices in Angeles City by examining the various practices leading to customer satisfaction. For customers, the ethical dimension of consumers' decision has become salient during the pandemic, which is also likely to shift consumers towards more responsibly and pro-cascally consumption. So building strong customer responsiveness and awareness is an important foundation for developing a sustainable competitive advantage through customer satisfaction. Also, in terms of the economic responsibility, there is a need for the said organization to meet the changing demands by delivering good service to every customers that leads to positive feedback. In terms of legal responsibility, the local water district must enhance its legal performance as perceived by the respondents by further adhering to the rules and laws regarding its processes to operate. In terms of ethical responsibility, addressing the concern of its customers is a vital part of the business organization. So in terms of the philanthropic, the local water district must go beyond what is written in its mission by continuously making a difference in the lives of every customers through this activity. Okay, so the practical implications, so CSR of practices of the local water district have a significant impact on the awareness of the customers that lead to satisfaction and improve organizational performance. So the study shows that CSR positively influences customer satisfaction, and consumers' right and protection is the most important factors of CSR, while humanitarian contribution is the least factor. So firms may consider their involvement in some CSR initiatives such as community and environmental support and customer relations. So the local water district must promote social welfare and behave as good corporate citizens. They must spend the resources allocated to the CSR initiative in a way that yield optimum benefits to the society as well as to the stakeholders of the company. So based on the result of the study, so these are the recommendation of the study: improvement of customer awareness on the CSR practice, corporate social responsibility practices of the local water district. So the local water district should revisit its CSR initiatives, especially in this time of pandemic, and the commitment of its stakeholders, particularly the customers who are aware of them. The local water district must build goodwill and strong relationship through open communication with customers. Businesses of all sizes, including local water district, must act ethically and responsibly to do no harm, care for customers, and allow government to do its jobs in protecting people. And every company should make concentrated efforts to meet customers' needs and desires. So it is suggested to future researchers that similar research must be undertaken employing other relevant stakeholders like employees, the community as well, and especially the government as the participants. A longitudinal and qualitative study would provide further theoretical details underlying the findings of the study. Furthermore, the future study may explore the relationship between the CSR and the research-based view of the firm. Okay, so that would be all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.